Aboru aboye abobi oboshi she. Salam alaikum salam. Ay bobo. Saraba. Greetings and all the traditions. Important points to take note of when you are getting love work done. Very important points. Take a very important points to keep in mind. All right. So when the love work is being done, this is why it's very important to book a consultation when you want to get a love work done, or any type of work for that matter, is because you have a lot of practitioners who will just say, oh, I can do love spell, I can do love work for blah, blah, blah. And they go to one spirit, and then they go to that one spirit to fix all the problems in the relationship. During the consultation, you're able to articulate your questions through the divination to the spirit, and the priest or priestess or whoever that you are in front of that is utilizing a form of divination is able to articulate back to you the messages that are coming from the spirit about the questions that you're asking. During this consultation, the practitioner, the spiritualist, will ask questions to confirm what they are seeing in the divination. And during that process, that particular practitioner should be also diagnosing the spiritual medicine that is needed to bring about a balance or an alignment to that situation, that relationship. Most people don't do that. Me, when you have a multitude of spiritual devices at your disposal, you have more of the ability to kind of go to different spirits based on what type of situation is going on in the person's life. For example, you may have a situation where there's a lot of negativity in communication. There's a lot of negativity in negative influences and things of that nature that may be influencing the relationship. It could be parents, it could be siblings, it could be a person's friends, it could be their social circle, whatever it may be that may be influencing that person. You want to be able to know that so that you can approach that as well. It's not just about bringing these two people back together, but it's also about cleaning the environment which caused them to break up in the first place. So when you are thorough in what you do, you're able to send spirits to clean up the environment around that person. You're able to send spirits to make that person obsessed or to spiritually bind that person. You may be able to send spirits to work on certain aspects of the target's personality. For example, I have a client, and this is no shot at you, sis. I know you watch my videos, but I have a client who is dealing with an individual who has, drug issues or whatever. And it's not allowing him to be consistent in a relationship the way that she would like him to be. And so, although we've been doing work to bring this person around her and for him to spend time with her and for him to show her attention, at the same time, it's not at the quality in which she would want him to be, simply because this man lives a lifestyle that's unhealthy for himself and unhealthy for basically any type of relationship. So what I decided to do was to work on this individual's addictions and work on these individuals' vices, because maybe if we can heal those areas of his particular life, then he will be more apt to commit to the relationship. It's his lifestyle that is pulling him away on a consistent basis. But once he realizes that that type of lifestyle is unhealthy for him, and that he really does care about this woman, he really do love the woman, which was seen, but he's just living this lifestyle that is not allowing him to be consistent in a relationship. So instead of just focusing on the love is there. What we have to focus on is healing the vices around him and within him so that he can focus on a relationship. But he has to come to a point where he sees that these things are unhealthy for himself. And the spirit is going to help him to do that. So when you understand the situation thoroughly and you look at it as a doctor and not just somebody trying to sell spells, you actually are able to mark a spiritual work that is going to fix all the areas in a relationship. This is very important. This is even important in other situations as well, such as court cases or job situations. Any type of situation, you should be able to properly diagnose the problem and then prescribe a spiritual medicine. Spiritual medicine is simply the formulation of spiritual forces that are used to remedy your situation. So if I go to, 3-4 different spirits to fix your situation, that entire process of doing that is considered the spiritual medicine. You know what I mean? It's like what we call in Ifa, we call the Ebo. You know what I mean? Like if I go to a particular issue and the issue says they want this, this, and this, and I go to this issue, they say I want this, this, and this, and I go to this issue and they say I want this, this, and this, and so forth. I go to this Pombogira and she said I want this, this, and this, then that is technically the Ebo. That is the spiritual medicine that they want to be able to, for their energy to work in your life, to be able to fix your situation and to be able to attach themselves to that particular situation through petition and so forth. So this is why it's really important to work with somebody who is thorough and who is actually going to get to the bottom of the situation. Me personally, I don't give up on spiritual work. Even when a client sometimes loses patience and, I give up, I'm losing faith, I still be working. Every time I go in front of my spirits and I think of that particular client, I'll do more things. I'll instruct the spirit to do more things for that person, because that's just how I am. Like I tell them, you can give up on it, but I won't. And once the spirits are working, once they are out there and they're doing their thing, sometimes you just got to sit back and chill and let it play out. May not play out in a timely manner in which you want it to play out, but it will play out. As long as they continue to say that it's going to play out in divination, then it's going to play out. And then, you may come back to me sometime later and be like, yo, he actually did come back and we made things work, or blah, 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 this and that, but speaking of which, just reminded me of something I got to do. But yeah, you know what I mean? And another thing you got to have is faith. You got to have faith that everything is going to work out. You have to have faith in the spirits, not me. People be like, I put all my faith in you. Never do that. Never put all your faith in a single human being. Put your faith in God. Put your faith even in the devil even. Put your faith in something non-corporal, something non-physical. Put your faith in something that you trust is going to work for you. Regardless if something happened to me or, if I put them spirits to work, they're going to still work whether I'm here or not. So you want to put your faith in them, not me. And then you want to be patient. You want to have patience. You want to go focus on something else in your life. Go do something else in your life. Don't sit up around and obsess over the work. Please don't do that. It's not healthy for you emotionally and mentally. And then it's not healthy for me because what do? You message me on WhatsApp and then you bug me about every little thing as if I don't have 100 other people to tend to. And that are asking me questions and things of that nature. It's just not fair energetically. But go find something else to do. Report back to me every 21 days. That's how we handle the spiritual work. That way nobody's getting overwhelmed. You know what I mean? Nobody's getting overwhelmed. I'm not getting overwhelmed. I got the same person messaging me every day. Got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the same people messaging me every day about the same situation every day. You know what I mean? Find something else to do and, move on with your life in that situation. I hope this video was valuable to you guys. I hope the little tidbits of insight and wisdom that I shared in this video is something that you'll be able to utilize in getting spiritual work done. If you have spiritual work by some other practitioner or if you get spiritual work done from me, I hope that you keep these things in mind as we move forward in the work. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all click that link in the description of the video if you really and seriously want to book a consultation with me today. I hope to see y'all or talk to one of y'all soon. And I will see you on the next video.